What's up, y'all? We got a quick video from the Yarmouth card show. I told y'all I got a lot of card shows, so if I stutter for a sec, it's the confusion of all the card shows that I'm doing. But anyway, let's get to it real quick. We're gonna go through it. We got this Sidney Crosby. This was just a trade. One of the kids wanted a Pokemon card. I think it was a Pokemon card, and he had a hockey binder. And I just said, give me something out of there that's Sidney Crosby I can throw on my PC. So just a little quick trade with the kid. That's gonna go in my Sidney Crosby binder. Not a special card, nothing special, but oh well. And then this was also another little pickup here. Shout out to John. We made a little trade. We had a little deal on the go there, but that was part of the little trade deal. Nice Fred Taylor, numbered to 630, bronze border. I PC Fred Taylor. I do my running backs binder, so Fred Taylor deserves to be in the running backs binder for all y'all young folks that don't know how dope Fred Taylor was. So we got Fred Taylor there. This was another trade. These cards were kind of heavily played, as you say. I had a kid that wanted another trade. It's one of those things. It's becoming. I don't even want to sound like that guy, but it's the obvious now where we're watching. Some kids are watching. I don't know if it's from the influence of YouTube now, where it's like they want to now give you your junk, give you their junk, even when it's damaged, and they're asking you for their best cards. They like these are that's not even sellable. That's like you see all the damage done to that. That's damaged, and just because it was a kid, I won't even lie. I fed into it this time. Had it been an adult, I probably would have said, "Go roll on." But yeah, all three cards were heavily damaged. At the end of the day, I'm not taking a huge loss. I mean, that's how, if we're going to be sappy about it, right? And people, this the Pokemons are for kids and all that stuff. We get it. But my point is the matter is I don't know if they're doing it purposely now, because of this whole YouTube trend of the trade up and them expecting better cards because they're kids. So you take my junk. I'm a kid. You give me something. You give me the card I want. Like I literally had a kid the other day wanting it was a high end graded card, and he wanted to give me like he did. What was funny? I was trying to work with the kid and help him. He didn't even want to work with me. And in my head, I'm going. Of course, I'm obviously not going to argue with the kid, but I'm trying to help him get a graded card and actually help him with the thing. He got going, well, my dad told me don't trade this. And my dad told me don't trade this. And my dad told me don't trade this. And I'm looking around and going, well, where's your dad? And I asked the young fella. He was like, I don't know. I was like, well, can your dad come to the table to help me know what you're allowed to trade? Because it seems like you're not allowed to trade anything that I'm trying to see if you're interested in trading. Like he wanted to give me an EX card, $1 EX card, basically for a graded card. And I'm like, I couldn't do it because that was just too foolish, right? Even though I did hook him up, but it just, I find now it's not a once in a while thing. It's more of a common thing now with the kids. And I'm not going to say it's kids being innocent because I don't believe kids are that stupid. We know a lot of these children are watching YouTube now and are being influenced of what they're seeing on YouTube. And, they're using that, oh, I'm a kid, that, that whole thing. So I don't know. You guys let me know if you're a vendor or anybody who's experienced the same thing with me. Like I said, it's not a big thing compared to some other issues that you see in the hobby. That's not a thing. I'm just finding now with a lot of kids, they're learning this whole let's hustle the vendors by pretending like I don't know what I'm doing. But again, that could be hard to base because it's differential depending on the kid, right? So something you can't stamp on all kids too. So anyways, let's get back to this bing bing here. These cards. We got the Radiant Eternus. These Radiant cards I still think are underrated in my opinion. They really are. Then we got the Cinderace EX. Another beautiful card from Ascended Heroes. I think these rainbow cards are like these rainbow ones are, we're sleeping on them. I think they're too cheap they're not easy pulls. Expensive packs. Ascended Heroes is $15 a pack now. Or Oricorio EX. I had this a while ago. I sold it, so I grabbed it. I'm going to put this in I think, I may have to check. I may already have this in my PC. If not, this is going to go for sale. And then we got an Excadrill EX from Black Bolt White Flare, or Black Bolt technically. Nice Excadrill. I like this Don Donzo promo, which is fire. And I'm trying to have this conversation about the kids without having a guilty conscience, because I don't have nothing to be guilty about. I'm just speaking on it from a experience that it's more happening a lot lately, more often. This Umbreon, which is fire, this hollow Umbreon for Prismatic Evolutions. I still think a lot of Prismatic Evolutions is still cheap for as much as it costs you to buy an item from Prismatic Evolutions. Gengar from, I told you I keep, remember I told you, I know it's perfect order, but every time I see the POR, I've been trained by basketball cards since like 90. When I see POR, I think Portland. But anyways, I seen this in the binder. This was from Steam Siege, and it's weird because I opened up a bunch of Steam Siege at the time, right? Not in 2016, but around like 2019. I was later on in the era. But I never seen this card the whole time. But when I seen this bad boy, I was like, I gotta put this in my PC. This is bad. This is going to my PC. This Nidoking is fire. And then the Pecharunt promo here. Nice Pecharunt promo. If these come out of Shroud of Fable, if I'm correct, right? The Shroud of Fable you can't even find. You can't even barely find at all. But the promo card from the ETB, people charge you $1 or $2 for it, which I think the math isn't mathing. Which I still think, like I tell y'all all the time, there's a bunch of cards out there to pick up that I know is going to go up even more, just because the math makes sense when you add it up. Now we're going to go from, this was a young fella that was selling cards for, shoot, I'm not sure if he said it was a sports team or a health issue. I can't honestly remember. But anyway, I picked up some cards from him. A lot of cards I'm going to keep for my PC, actually. Y'all know I like the yarn ones and the Yukimori clay ones. So I got this Beldum, which is fire. These clay cards are fire. I don't care what nobody says. I've been telling y'all the Carbink. We got the Trubbish. We got the Gothica. We got the Cacnea. Some beauty cards there. We also got the Wurmple. I like how Yuki takes these pictures, man. They're dope. Like I said, she takes the clay, takes them out like in the woods, wherever the setting is, sets them up. They think about how much effort she puts into making these clay Pokemon. Just alone, outside of finding the perfect shot for them. Like when I seen this Ladybug, I was like, this is fire. I don't know if this will ever leave my PC. Somebody's gonna have to chuck me money for the whole Yukimura collection in order for me to get rid of this. Because I'll probably not get rid of this as a single. This will have to be something that you have to buy the whole Yukimori collection from me. But this is fire. And it's probably something as simple as she made the clay figure, right? And then that's probably just something from the dollar store, the way how she set that up. But to me, that's dope. That's fire. Someone took the thought process to put this all together and came up with this concept, which is dope. I just wanted to take a better look at this for a second. Yeah, that's fire. That Ladybug is fire. So that's dope. You can't tell me that's not fire. That's going in my binder. Then we got, I found, I always butcher his name, Tamakazu Kamaya. I'm going to learn it properly. And what caught my eye even more was the Hypno behind there, right? You already know I love his art, but having that Hypno there behind Clefairy was fire. And I was like, yeah, that's definitely a PC card. Underrated. Then we got the Passimian from, so is it Silver Tempest? From Silver, I think it's Silver Tempest. If it's not Silver Tempest, it's the other freaking one from Sword and Shield. And then we picked up another one from Portland. I'm gonna just start calling it Portland, okay? We go over here on this channel, we're calling Perfect Order Portland because it's just easier for my brain, okay? We know it's Perfect Order, but over here, it's Portland. So we got Talonflame from Portland, Okachiki, he's starting to, and excuse me if I'm my ignorance, it may be a female artist. I'm not familiar, but I am familiar with the art, and the art is fire. I'm liking more and more of the artwork, the Okachiki does. So they actually may be into my PC binder soon because I'm liking more and more. It stands out. Remember, I spoke on Okachiki, Rend, and there was somebody else that I may be thrown in my binder, a new PC. I just don't want too many at once. I already got like 7, right? I add 10. Trying to find 10 PC cards is crazy amongst doing basketball, football, baseball, a little bit of hockey and wrestling and things, right? I don't want to get too crazy. Even this type of stuff, like the Hot Wheels and stuff, right? I even got the beautiful Hot Wheels and stuff that I do collect and stuff. So I haven't been going crazy on the Hot Wheels as I used to, but this is me organizing them, getting them. I'm doing like a Hot Wheel wall. I got so many Hot Wheels. It's time to get them out of the boxes and at least make them displayable. So we got Portland, Oregon, Talonflame. And we're going to move on to the next cards. We'll go on to these ones, these were dollar pickups, weren't they? I feel like no, they were 50-cent pickups besides the Pokemon cards, which we'll do separately. We'll do the sports first. The sports ones were in the box. Can't remember if the Pokemon one. No, I don't think they were. The sports one were in the box. We'll do those for 50 cents each. We got my man Avenji Malkin, big man on ice, which is going in my Penguins PC. We got Shador Sanders rookie card for 50 cents absolute. That makes sense, right? That I could put that in a Shador PC. I'm not going to sell an absolute Shador Sanders. Just put it in the PC. Unless I sell Shador bundle, I'll just throw that card in. But Hog Heaven, Jackson Dart rookie card. The Duke. Got Hog Heaven, Jackson Dart. And we got Jack Caglione, who's been playing good for the Royals. His rookie card. We got some Jacks. More Jack, top 75th. You got another Jack Caglione. I think that's Stars of MLB. Then we got a Roman Anthony. Profiles by Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. Roman Anthony's the hot rookie everybody's after right now for baseball. We got some Colin Murray Burrows, the Christmas variation. Same here with Carter Bryant, rookie card, Christmas variation. VJ Edgecombe. He actually surprised me how well he's playing in the playoffs. You know, most rookies take a step back, but VJ's had a good first round. We'll see how he looks against the Knicks. We got a Colin Knipple, and then we got a Joel Embiid, Prism Mosaic. That's just going to go on my Embiid page. Crazy that you find a Zion rookie, even a base for 50 cents now. It's crazy how much he fell off. His card prices anyway. It's not his talent. Brandon Miller. That's just going to go on the Brandon Miller page. We got an Elixir. Nice blue parallel. We got a Igor Duman. I already have him. I have this card already, but again, I think he's going to be good. And if so, I can keep one, sell one. We got a Cedric Coward, which I think I have doubles of that too. I'm going to keep my eye on Cedric and see how he does his second year. Ace Bailey, who showed flashes that he could be really good too. Shohei Ohtani. I'm picking up any Shohei for 50 cents. And we got some inserts from top, some Titans of the game. James Wood. Nice James Wood. We got a Ronald Acuna. We got a Mike Trout. And we got a Mookie Betts from the Dodgers. We got that. We got, where we going to go here next? Another deal we made here was this Moltres, which is fire. This artwork, I had to grab it. The artwork stood out to me. I had to grab this from Uyama. So nice Moltres here. And then we got a Gengar from Paldea Fates. Nice Gengar Reverse Hollow, Night Gate. Then we got a Nimble, illustration rare. Nice Nimble there. We've got a Garganackle. Nice Garganackle there for Mega Evolution, which is fire. And we got a Hops Wooloo, which I think this card's underrated, but everybody's sleeping on Journey Together, even though Journey Together is fire. I think people are going to go back and go, damn, we did sleep on Journey together. Nice Wooloo. Then the Spoopa, which is fire, which this set, me and my son were talking about it, how Portland, Oregon, this set is slept on. It's nice. People don't like it and they try to shit on the set because it came out after Ascended Heroes, but when you actually take a step back and look at the set, Portland is a beautiful set. And there ain't nobody telling me that it's not. Perfect Order is a beautiful set, but this Pupa, I keep my eye on this for about a week or two. When I seen it at the show, cheap, I'm picking up this as many times I see this under $5. I think this card's going to reach higher than think about it, within 2 years, a year or so, you'll be able to at least double or triple the price. The way you're watching the flow of these illustration rares, they start up high on the release, then they all drop within a week or two for a while. And that's when you buy them. And then all of a sudden, within a year and a half, you start seeing those same cards that were $3 or $15, $25, and you start going, damn, I should have bought it when it was $3. Think about it, had you did that, spent $100 or so on that card, right, in total, over the time it was $3 and picked up that many copies, right? You do the math. And then say in a year and a half, 2 years, that card's now worth $15. I mean, that's how big companies become big companies. But anyways, so I can finish this. We picked up the Auroras from Portland, Oregon as well. Remember I told y'all the last time you guys see me with this card, I'm going to be buying this card too. I think it's a beauty. I think it's dropped since its release, and as long as it keeps dropping, I'm going to be picking it up. And that's just what it is. Then we're going to get into our end here. I guess we'll do, this was a trade. One of the guys that made a trade with me last show when I was in Yarmouth made a trade with me this time. And a nice Vaporeon EX with the game stamp, which is pretty dope. I don't have any of these ones, so I'm going to put this in my PC for now until I get doubles. And then usually I sell my doubles or triples. So it depends on how I feel about the card, really. But nice Vaporeon EX from Prismatic Evolutions, which is fire. And then we are going to end it with a guy that won a championship in his rookie year. So I'm prospecting it now. This is why I try to tell folks, I'm not buying your card at $12,000 as a rookie, when I could buy your card between $10 to $30 as a rookie and prospect you, right? So we got a nice AJ Mitchell. AJ's already proven. AJ won a championship already, even though we're technically not going to give him credit for it. But his second year so far, AJ's like the sixth man now. He kind of put Wiggins and Isaiah Joe to the back seat right now. So yeah, AJ killed the Lakers last night. And AJ's balling. So I took my chance on his AJ Mitchell in the trade. Shout out to Andy for the trade. I'm going to put that in my PC for a while. It may stay in my PC. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But nice AJ Mitchell. And I could have swore this was like a swirl variation. It doesn't say here. I don't know why. Usually they do. But isn't that like the swirl variation? Y'all let me know in the comment section. This is my haul from the Yarmouth show. We ain't got a show this weekend, but we got 2 shows coming up. We got the Bridgewater show, then we got the Valley show coming up the next weekend. So we all have 2 hauls shortly afterwards of that. Y'all know what to do. Leave a like, share, a comment. Like me on my Facebook, Instagram. What am I missing? Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. The same name, same channel everywhere. So I'll let y'all later. Y'all keep the hobby popping. Until next time, I'm out. Peace. Swish.